During these perilous times, I know people are so frustrated and they become depressed, they become anxious with all of this stuff happening. So I've asked Divine Is, I've asked my guides, etc., to bring us some good news. What is the information that we can have for a spiritual pointing? And the first thing that came out is that we are developing strength. Okay, you only develop strength when you are having to lift weights. If you're going to build muscles, you have to lift weight. It takes that difficulty that we are in this challenge now and fighting, standing up for liberty, standing up against these dark forces, the dark shadow things. So we build strength by continuing to stand against it, to hold the line, to continue forward with the sword of truth. It's like the Bible talks about, arm yourself with the sword of truth. Okay, with all of these things that we have to stand up and develop strength. So that's what we're doing in this. We have the victory. Okay, this is about victory, about building and birthing something new. So that's what the past is saying, that we are working to get a victory, the energetic victory, by building something new. Presently, we are on this journey, this path forward, okay? This is our journey. This is why we've chosen to be here at this time, to anchor in that path of building something new, changing the dynamic of this planet, of the consciousness of people here. The challenge is America, our belief systems, what we're birthing. Long term. That's our challenge, to bring in these things of value, the things of value that we have. So that is our challenge, and that's what we're doing, and we will continue forward. The clarification is about, let me get the second card and see. Yeah, our path forward. The path forward. We're at a crossroads, and what is it you're going to put to rest? Again, this is about strength underneath of it all. This is a double card on this, and that's the key, developing strength. Okay, looking at, are you going to retreat? This is about going, also could be going within in meditation, knowing that the victory is there, and what we are coming against is the negative shadows, and I've spoken about this before, about these shadows. What is this negative? What is this drama? It is the shadows, and shadows are what? It's something that comes up. You have a physical form, you have a light, and then you have this shadow. The shadow is not the substance in the end. The shadow is not the substance. The shadow is something that is being projected. It is a projection, okay, a shadow. So when we come and we are doing this journey, we are there to find the light, the truth, what is there. And then we are looking at the things that are being projected and how they're being projected, how things are being seen. You can have the same experience of two people and they'll radically different see it in a different light. But in the end, the center point is the divine is. The divine is perfection. It is unchanged by any of the happenings that are taking place in this journey that we are seeing now. We are like in a play. This place where we are at, this dimension, is like a play. We're in the movie of our own construction. We are in our own soap opera, and we are the major players in it. Now, when we live the physical form, then we get to the other side, then we can see the choices we've made and how we have acted and reacted and the lessons that we learn. We learn the things that maybe we would change in the next go-round. So all of this is a school. All of this is here to teach us. And at this point in present in time, is to teach strength, to strengthen our ability to come to a point of stillness in the midst of all these happenings. This is possible. Come to the stillness and know that the victory is ours. Know that light overcomes shadow. That shadow, in every shadow, there is a point of light where things begin. Okay? Where things begin, there is a point of light. But what happens with the negative, that light is taken and it is skewed and it is pulled away from the truth until it bears no resemblance of the truth. It is trying to, again, pull away from that light. But at the center of it, there is light. It's the yin-yang. In every light is a seed of shadow. In every shadow is a seed of light. What are you going to pull to? What are you going to gravitate to? What is it you are going to hold? So this time, it is about the America. It is about the value system. It's about what are you birthing? Are you birthing the things of the light, or are you birthing the things of the shadow? But shadow can never win over light, because light is the substance. Light is a purity. Light is the beginning point of all of this. This is the place where we come, where we are in the movie of our own design and conscription, and we are going through this time, this present time, again, for strength, to strengthen the value system, to move forward to the conclusion of wanting to find the divine is, wanting to find the truth, wanting to, again, elevate humanity. So if you are in this place of wanting to elevate humanity, come to a point of stillness within yourself first, and then you will have that bit of that confidence, knowing that no matter what is seen here on this plane of existence, it is not the all. This is, again, the place of the school system, and we do graduate from school. We do leave this physical form, and on the other side, you are in perfect health, and you are able to objectively look at the lessons that you are learning in this earth plane, the things that you are transitioning, the things that you are wanting to experience will become clear, and that clarity remains on the other side. So the good news is there is the victory, and we are in the midst of making this movement, this challenge. We are anchoring in this journey, and the key of this is strength. And the strength is found when you find out who and what you are and what you are not, and you come to that point of stillness within, and you recognize that everything comes from this essence of God, this energetic beingness of God, which is the focal point. And the way that I explain this as to everything comes from this light, you have a light, and then you have the shade that's put on the light. Okay, so everything comes from the divine is. It's a singular light presence. You poke holes in that shade, and what happens, it looks to be that you have separate lights coming out, but all of them come from what? That same source. Okay, and so while these lights are coming through in this individual ideations of ego, this contracting of this physicality of form, and then feeling that is separate, One is never really separate because all of our beingness comes from this divine, is from this light. So the process is looking and finding out what is the same and trying to bring us together as a people rather than this feeling of this separation. So understand we are at this point now of, we have, going into it, we have the victory. We are in the midst of going and birthing something new. This is the time we have chosen to be here. This is the path that's anchored in to come towards the light. The challenge is to bring into place, looking at Gaia long-term, looking at our value systems, continuing to bring that forward. And then what we need to understand is we are at the crossroads, and the way forward is to be able to come to balance. 4 is about balance within the mind. The swords are the mind, balance within the mind. And how does one do that? Going into meditation, into stillness during this time of crossroads, and understand that we are here fighting against this shadow substance and finding out that the shadow has no genuine real power. Okay, that is a projection. So the key is to understand the strength. And our strength is victory. Our strength is knowing. Our strength is coming from within in that still place of balance. I call it 0 point balance. Okay, the divine is. And once one deconstructs of ego into that divine is, one rests in that peace that passes understanding. And no matter what comes, one understands that this is the play of temporal, okay? That this is short-lived. During this place where we are at, we're in the midst of the soap operas of life, in this play, okay? It's like we are actors in the play. When we get to the other side, then that falls away, and we are more in alignment with the divine is, and more in alignment with being able to see with more clarity as to the eternality of life. And we've come here for our lessons and to experience, to gain, to have growth. Okay? So don't be disheartened with what is seen here. This is temporary, transient. Life is eternal. And you are here to, again, learn to be in that still place of mind, okay, perception, okay? So don't let your emotions run away with you and cause this hamster wheel of mind to be out of control. If you need to take yourself out of this for a time, if the political thing gets you too worked up, retreat from it for a time. Take some downtime to get your mind settled, to bring yourself to a point of balance, security, okay? So when you need to have some downtime, take the downtime. This is all going to continue, and these are all lessons. These are all challenges that we came during this time in history to be part of, okay? Part of this great plan in this planetary arena of changes, okay? We wanted to be here during this great time of change, and we are at this point again. It's darkest before the dawn. Don't give up, continue forward, and know that the victory is always with the light in the end. Okay, you may face some losses along the way, but don't be disheartened. Go within that stillness, steady the mind, okay? Take a breath, walk away for a time if you have to, if the emotion thing is too much, and just allow yourself to become steady. Bring yourself to this moment And the only thing that's happening is exactly what you are dealing with. Leave the rest of the drama alone for a time. Turn that channel off for a time. And then when you come to a still point, again, you come to some groundedness, then enter the fray again, okay? And understand that this is only transient on this plane of existence, okay? In the other plane of existence, when we leave the physical form, all of this stuff just falls away, and we've seen it for what it is, and we learn the lessons that we have, and then we pick new challenges. So thanks for tuning in. I hope this has helped somebody along the way. Much love and light to you all, and I'll see you online.